Well, it all comes down to this tonight here in Houston. Two teams descend upon the Mission City to accomplish the mission, and the Wolverines and Washington Huskies, both 14-0, ranked number 1 and number 2 in the country. Somebody will leave tonight a national champion. And we're about set to get this one underway. This is it, the national championship. John Jansen, you ready to go?
It doesn't get any better than this. I'm about ready to crawl out of my skin. Just get this game going.
J.J. McCarthy in a shotgun with Blake Corum in the backfield. A handoff to Corum running left through a hole across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line. Good run for Blake Corum. Adafon Ulufosio on the tackle. Roman Wilson goes in motion, back to pass as J.J. looking, fires over the middle. He's got his man, Cornelius Johnson, for a first down across the 25 and out to the 28-yard line. Move the chains for the Wolverines. In there with J.J. McCarthy in a shotgun. J.J. claps his hands. Handoff to Corum running left. He's got some room across the 30, out to the 33, pushing forward as the Wolverines get it out across the 35-yard line. Alfonso Tupatala on the tackle, and the Wolverines another good gain on first down.
Well, they put Max Bredesen in the fullback position, and he was the lead blocker on that. Unsung hero throughout the course of this season so many times. He has been the key to the success. They pulled both tackle and guard on the left side. Were able to get around, and Max Bredesen, I absolutely love it. It was one of my favorite Wolverines. Such a great block. Ended up losing his helmet at the end. Going to have to come out, but he is as aggressive a player as you're going to find.
The junior Bredesen out of Heartland, Wisconsin. Wolverines again with everybody jammed in tight. Blake Corum in the backfield, or is that Kalel Mullings? Back to pass is J.J. No, hand off to Mullings up the middle, and he's got the first down. Backfield. J.J. takes the snap, back to pass. Fires, and he's got his man, Cornelius Johnson, out near midfield as Cornelius goes to the ground and reels it in. Good catch with his hands, and the Wolverines with another first down to the 49-yard line. J.J. McCarthy. A.J. Barner goes in motion from left to right, and Michigan's going to go up the middle with Kalel Mullings, makes a man miss. Now he breaks a tackle. Oh, he just gets tripped up inside the Washington 40, down at the 37-yard line. Big Kalel Mullings to the right with the ball on the left hash. Donovan Edwards in the backfield for the first time. Tight end A.J. Barner to the right. J.J. takes the snap, handoff to Edwards. Up the middle, bounces off a tackler. 35, Donovan Edwards down the sideline. Donovan Edwards in the clear. Touchdown, Wolverines. And Michigan takes the lead on a 41-yard touchdown run by number 7, Donovan Edwards. No flags.
Well, Donovan initially missed the hole. It was exactly where he ended up going, but the defensive lineman, MJ Ale, pinched across Trevor Keegan's face. Trevor took him down. Donovan ran into him, but then was able to bounce out and avoid the tackle, and at that point, it was such a huge hole. You could have drove a semi-truck through it, a lot of green, and he took all of it.
8 plays, 84 yards. JT is on for the extra point. Out of the hold of Tommy Doman. Snap is good. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 5:27 to go first quarter. Penix in a shotgun, takes the snap. Handoff to Dylan Johnson. He was met in the backfield, spins out of one tackle, but won't get away from another Wolverine who's there to bring him down. It's Junior Colson. Penix in a shotgun, 2nd and goal from the 10. Takes the snap. They're going to go reverse to the 10. And knocked out of bounds at the 8-yard line is Jalen Polk, as the Michigan defense not fooled there, swarming to the football. Penix ready to go, claps his hands, back to pass on 3rd and goal from the 8. Here comes the rush, steps up, fires, and overthrows his receiver in the end zone. Incomplete. And the Michigan defense gets the stop. It was Sabb in coverage against Rome Odunze. Blake Corum deep behind him. JJ takes the snap, play action, back to pass, looking, fires, and he's got Roman Wilson at the 40, down the far sideline. Roman Wilson into Washington territory, where he's chased out of bounds at the Washington 46-yard line. JJ McCarthy finds the senior wide receiver out of Honolulu, and Roman Wilson goes 37 yards on the play.
You want to talk about an accurate throw as we get a chance to see it again here. That one was absolutely dropped out of the sky into Roman Wilson. Good coverage, but a great route by Roman Wilson. That was run to a spot, I'm going to throw to a spot, and go get it.
Donovan Edwards in the backfield for Michigan here. 1 carry, 41-yard touchdown. Everybody jammed in tight. Pistol formation. JJ takes the snap, hands it off to Edwards, who will bounce it outside. Donovan 40, Donovan 30. Donovan Edwards is in the clear. He'll do it again. His 2nd touchdown run of the ball game, this time for 46 yards. And Michigan has taken a 13-3 lead on the 2nd touchdown of the night from the man who was not tripping.
An absolute thing of beauty. They put Trente Jones at the left wing, brought in Miles Hinton, put him at right tackle, and they ran right behind him. And guess who was there as well? A.J. Barner. He has been such an asset coming over from Indiana in the transfer portal. Is being able to set the edge. Trente Jones, Carson Barnhart, Miles Hinton, and A.J. Barner.
JT on for the extra point. The snap is clean. The hold is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And Michigan now leads it here 14-3. Late first quarter from Houston. Penix in a shotgun again. Takes the snap, toss sweep to Dylan Johnson. Not much room, and he's swarmed under as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Mason Graham leading the Michigan tacklers. Penix in a shotgun. Play clock at 10. Penix claps his hands, takes the snap, back to pass. Looking, fires, and it's caught short of the first down. And can he get away? McMillan can't from Mikey Sandristrill, who drops McMillan at the 32-yard line. And Washington will be forced to punt. Eyes the defense, claps his hands, hands it off to Corum. Running right, he's got room across the 25. Blake Corum 30, Blake Corum 35, 40. Blake Corum down the sideline, 40, 35, cuts back inside and gets tracked down from behind at the Washington 20-yard line. The Michigan run game flexing its muscle. 57 yards for Blake Corum, and Michigan threatening again as that will be the final play of quarter number one. 32-yarder for JT Turner, and the snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is up, and the kick is also good, and James Turner is perfect from inside of 40 yards on the season. Penix in a shotgun, takes the snap, and hand off to Dylan Johnson, running right across the 50. Not much running room there. Junior Colson and Braden McGregor drop him after a short gain, give him a yard. Will Mixon in the backfield. Michigan showing blitz. Now they back out of it. Back to pass is Penix. Here comes a pass rush, and he just gets it off, looking for Polk. Incomplete. Downfield, Josh Wallace and Keon Sabb converging on Polk down the sideline at the Michigan 25-yard line, and I believe Wallace is going to get a pass breakup on that one. Will Mixon back there for the Huskies. Two receivers split to either side. Penix back to pass on 4th and 7. He's going to fire. He's got a man wide open, and he overthrew him at the Michigan 20-yard line. Roma Dunze was wide open. That could have been a touchdown, and Penix just missed him. Penix in a shotgun. Three receivers split to the left. Penix takes the snap, back to pass. Looking downfield, here comes a pass rush. Penix corralled and dropped inside the 10. Kenneth Grant's leading the Michigan tacklers, and they will spot him at the 8-yard line. Huge negative play, loss of 12 on first down for the Huskies as Kenneth Grant broke through the interior of that Joe Moore Award-winning offensive line.
And if you can win with 4 and drop 7, and they only rushed 4, you're going to have to get wins inside. The tackles for Washington are their best 2 offensive linemen. If you can win some one-on-one matchups, what Kenneth Grant was able to do, Mason Graham was right behind him, that poses big problems.
Off the right hip of J.J. McCarthy, who brings Tyler Morris in motion, and now it's a handoff to McCorum up the middle. Blake Corum across the 35 out to the 40, and at the 41-yard line he is dragged down right up the middle. Taking his time was Blake Corum. Wolverines shift everybody out to the right. 3 receivers there on 2nd down and 2. Khalil Mullings in the backfield, who will actually Alex Orji on a quarterback run right. He's got room across the 50 and steps out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Alex Orji checked into the game, and the Wolverines running threat at the quarterback spot goes for 13 yards on 2nd down. Move the chains as Michigan is into Washington territory. Claps his hands, back to pass. JJ fires over the middle. Colston Loveland, 35, 40, down the middle of the field. Colston Loveland out to the 44-yard line. That's where he's jumped. Tybo Rogers in the backfield shifts out of there as Penix is back to pass on first down. Pump fakes, now is firing in, and it's intercepted. No, dropped. Oh, Will Johnson, did he catch it?
Yeah, he did.
Did he catch it? He did! Will Johnson comes up with an interception right in front of the Washington bench. He bobbled it and then plucked it right off the turf. We're going to have to see a replay to see if he did indeed secure it before it hit the ground, but the official right there, right on top of it.
Yeah, I think he got it. The concern is, did he stay in bounds? And I think he did.
We're going to have to see a replay if indeed he went to the ground with the football at the Washington 32-yard line, and there couldn't be a better start to the half than that.
That was great defense by the Washington receiver to try to break up the pass, and also a great pass rush by the defensive line that made Penix feel uncomfortable and throw that ball up in the air like that.
We're going to see an end zone view of this one. Penix got hit. It was Mason Graham forcing his man back into Penix. I think he's inbounds, and I think he caught it based upon the replay from the end zone.
Here we go.
Here's a tight shot.
Oh, yeah, I think he's got it.
Very close.
There's no more confident player than Will Johnson. He already has the buffs on.
J.J. McCarthy shifts Corum from right to left. Now he'll go up the middle. Play Corum, big hole, 20. Tripped up across the 20, down to the 16-yard line. First down, Elijah Jackson again on the tackle. Move the chains, a gain of 13 yards from the senior running back. 38 yards here for James Turner to try and extend Michigan's lead here early third quarter. Snap is clean, ball set down. Turner's kick is on the way, and Turner's kick is good. Penix takes the snap, back to pass, fires over the middle. It's tapped up in the air and falls incomplete. Tyrell Rogers, the freshman in the backfield, and he will take a handoff. The hole closes quickly, and he is dropped as he gets just across the line of scrimmage. Josiah Stewart leading the Michigan tacklers, overloaded to the right side. Penix takes the snap, back to pass. Here comes a free runner. Toss over the middle. It's caught by Westover, and he's dropped immediately right there, short of the first down. To the left, Tyrell Rogers in the backfield. Now they motion McMillan. Penix play action, back to pass. They fire to McMillan, who was dumped by Jalen Harrell. The intended receiver was laying on the ground. It falls incomplete. McMillan a little slow getting up. It'll be second down for Washington as the Wolverines blew up that screen pass.
Yeah, Jalen Harrell was just rushing upfield, and I think he just ran into Polk as he was coming across the formation.
Yeah, he undercut. It was McMillan. He undercut.
Yeah, McMillan, yeah.
That looked uncomfortable for McMillan. Surveys the Michigan defense. Wolverines back out of a blitz. Penix back to pass. Going to fire deep down the far sideline. Up for it is Adunze. Does he come down with it? He might, but he's out of bounds, they say, on the far side. And Washington will be forced to punt.
There's really no opportunity for him to be able to come down with that ball inbounds.
That's an offensive pass interference that they just got away with.
He pushed off Will Johnson, did Adunze?
Yeah, it was great coverage by Will Johnson, but he definitely pushed him in order to get that last-minute separation.
Three receivers will split out wide to the right, one to the left. JJ in a shotgun. Back to pass is JJ. Here comes the rush, steps up, he's gonna run, 10, 15, JJ 20, still going, 25, and gets hit as he gets across the 30. First down, JJ McCarthy. There's the QB run as he outran the Washington defense and moves the chains. Dominique Hampton on the tackle, 22 yards for number 9.
I don't care if it's a design run or it's a broken pass protection. You see the effect that a quarterback that is mobile, that can go and pick up first downs. Washington thought that they had Michigan pinned deep and we're going to get the ball back. JJ said not so fast.
Huge run there for JJ, who takes the snap. Goes quarterback run left. JJ 30, 35, cuts upfield, 40. JJ first down, knocked out of bounds right in front of the Michigan bench at the 42-yard line. You called for it and you got it, John Jansen.
And when you show that threat, now, hey, I'm not saying go away from it, but now all of a sudden, this Washington defense, who had them third and long inside the 5-yard line, all of a sudden 2 runs by J.J. McCarthy, and you're almost back out to midfield.
Penix takes the snap, back to pass. The lefty looking downfield. He's going to fire crossing route. He's got his man at the 45, and it's knocked away. Good defense. It's Rod Moore, who knocked it away from Jalen Polk.
Nice job of closing speed and then getting the hand in there just at the right time to be able to knock that ball away. That's
I think that's a beautiful.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Penix back to pass. Here comes a pass rush. He's going to take a deep shot. He's got a man out there. It's Adunze, and he's got it. Inside the 40, he steps out of bounds at the Michigan 35-yard line. Adunze beat Will Johnson. Looks like a double move. And what do we got?
They're not moving.
Offense, number 73.
That was Roger Rosengarten, the right tackle, who held Braden McGregor coming off the edge. Oh, what a big call there. Back up Washington 10 yards. McGregor went down awkwardly right at Penix's feet. We'll have to look at a replay.
It looks like maybe,
Yeah.
When I saw it happen, like he was just jerked down to the ground.
Here come the Michigan fans. 11:28 to go in the ballgame. Michigan up 20-13. Second and 20 for the Huskies. Penix inside his 20-yard line. 4 wide receivers. Claps his hands, takes the snap, back to pass. Penix over the middle's got his man, and he's met right there at the 25-yard line and dropped by Mikey Sandristrill for a short gain. JJ in a shotgun. Claps his hands, takes the snap. Play action, fires over the middle. Colston Loveland at the 40, the 50. Colston Loveland 45, 40, down to the 30 and dragged down there. Michigan's big tight end out of Gooding, Idaho, with a huge play, and the Wolverines are knocking on the door. Dominique Hampton with the tackle downfield for the Huskies.
Great job, great catch, nice throw, getting over top of the linebackers. Colston Loveland goes up and gets it. He's so good in the middle of the field.
Of J.J. McCarthy, now he shifts from right to left. J.J. takes the snap, fakes a pitch, now rolls to his right, looking downfield, fires underneath. Roman Wilson, 25 to the sideline, up the sideline, inside the 20, and stepping out of bounds at the Washington 16-yard line. Check that, the 15. First down, Michigan, after the misdirection play, and Roman Wilson underneath. And the Wolverines are knocking on the door with a 7-point lead and 8 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the national championship. Blake Corum off the left hip of J.J. McCarthy in a shotgun. Snap. Blake running right. Cuts upfield at the 10. Breaks a tackle to the 5. Blake Corum to the goal line. To the end zone. Touchdown Wolverines. Blake Corum with the touchdown run from 12 yards out, and Michigan extends the lead to 26-13 here midway through the fourth quarter.
Hey, John, that formation has been deadly today. When they've had 4 people strong and run it back to the weak side, it's been there the entire game.
Yeah, and they were able to pull Trevor Keegan around. Carson Barnhart got up in the second level.
James Turner on for the extra point. Will Wagner's snap is good. Tommy Doman puts it down. Turner's kick is up, and it is good.
It bangs that one home.
Did that one
it
bang
went off the left upright. It was a little more exciting than it needed to be.
By rule, it still counts.
Yes, it does.
5:45 to go in the game. Clock running. Penix takes the snap, back to pass. Here comes a pass rush, steps up in the pocket, fires underneath, and overthrows his wide receiver. Whether it was Westover over the middle, or maybe he was looking for McMillan down the right sideline. It falls incomplete. Big play here. Penix back to pass. Michigan brings 4. Penix fires down the sideline looking for McMillan, and it's incomplete inside the Michigan 5. Mikey Sandristrill in phase there downfield, and it's 4th down for Washington. Wolverines have 4 at the line of scrimmage. Penix in a shotgun. Puts Westover in motion towards his own sideline. Wolverines, here comes the pressure. Penix fires over the middle, and it is intercepted. Mikey Sandristrill going the other way. 20, 25, 30. Mikey Sandristrill to the 40, to the 50. Mikey Sandristrill down the field, inside the 20. Cuts back inside at the 10. And he's dragged down at the Washington 6-yard line.
The legend of Mike Sandristrill continues to grow.
85 yards on the interception return. And the senior, with his 6th interception of the season, takes it inside the Washington 10-yard line, and Michigan will have it with 4:29 to go, leading this game 27-13.
Seniors in big moments. Seniors in big moments.
Yep. Just something about those guys. So many of them have been able to step up throughout the course of the season, but Mikey Sandristrill has done it time and time again.
From the 8-yard line, J.J. McCarthy under center. Blake Corum, the lone running back, takes the handoff, hesitates, weaves through traffic inside the 5 towards the goal line. We await the call. They're going to call him down inside the 1-yard line with 4:20 to go and the clock running. Brings a tight end in motion. Handoff, Blake Corum up the middle. Touchdown! Wolverines find the left side of the offensive line, and Michigan extends the lead to 33-13 with 3:37 to go in the ball game.
Max Bredesen is a war daddy. He's the guy like Braveheart that goes into the battle and slays everybody. Bredesen is a butt kicker up front, boy.
And that was the tight end in motion, was big number 58, Giovanni El Hadi. He was the one that was leading the pack, followed by Max Bredesen. Couldn't be happier for him to get in there and get that opportunity.
James Turner on for the extra point. Snap is good. Tommy Doman puts this one down, and Turner fires it through without even hitting it upright this time. And Michigan's lead is 21 with 3:37 to go. Washington's last chance. Bunch formation to the right, one receiver split to the left. Penix in a shotgun on 4th and 10 from his own 31. Takes the snap, back to pass. Wolverines bring a blitz, fires, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. And the Michigan defense calls game. Michigan fans on their feet, making all kinds of noise here in Houston. Wolverines 2 snaps away from a national championship. And John, you call this the best formation in football. And Michigan, it looks like, will assume the victory formation. J.J. McCarthy under center. Will take the snap and take the knee with 1:02 to go.
And Jim Harbaugh will again be in the happiest place on earth. And that's a winning locker room, a winning sideline. And they will complete the first 15-0 regular season for a Michigan football team.
Jim Harbaugh just avoided the Gatorade dump on the Michigan sideline. Looked like Michael Barrett got the worst of it as JJ takes the snap, flips the ball to Roman Wilson after he takes a knee. And Michigan, the Wolverines, have won a national championship. Wolverine players, Wolverine alums, Michigan fans everywhere. Jim Harbaugh and your staff, your team is the #1 team in America as the clock ticks down and Michigan completes a 15-0 national championship season here in Houston.